Hey, I'm Alex with Ohana. I wanted to do a quick tutorial on how to use the iPad if you have rheumatoid arthritis or any types of mobility issues with your hand that make it more difficult to use the device. So there's two solutions I have today. So the first one is using a larger stylus. So I really like this Cosmonaut. We've seen it help a lot of our customers. So the Cosmonaut stylus is a bit thicker, it's a bit weightier, and it's got a really nice grip to it, so it's easier to keep in the hand. So it's easier to also use the device with a stylus rather than trying to use your finger and kind of shaking or dragging across the device. So I highly recommend this. There is another solution. It's not a complete solution though, so you're still going to have to touch the device, touch the iPad occasionally. But the other solution is called voice control. So if you go into the settings on your iPad and then make sure that you're on the latest version of the software. If you look at general and then software update, it'll let you know if you're on the latest version. Essentially you need to have iPad version 13 in order for this to work, because that's when they've added it. So if we scroll down here to accessibility and then scroll down some more, you'll see voice control. So voice control, once you turn it on, so now that it's enabled, it will show you a bunch of different options and things to say. So this is kind of the second time I've turned it on, so you're not seeing the prompt that will show you all that. But if I now say, show me what to say, you'll see that it comes up with this list of vocabulary that I can use. So in the top here, you can see that it says 1. So if I say tap 1, it taps 1 and then it goes to the next screen. I can also say go home, and it goes home. Then I can say open Ohana, and it opens up Ohana app. I can say go home again. Say we go into the news app, so we can say open news. And then scroll down. Show grid. Tap 7. Tap 8. So that's kind of how you can use your device without touching it. It definitely requires a bit of a learning curve, so I would keep that in mind. It might be good to have a cheat sheet, but if you're going to learn or remember one of these commands, just remember, show me what to say. And that'll always pop up for you. So it doesn't always work. You might have to repeat yourself a couple times. I've probably edited out most of my repetitions in this video, but just keep in mind that it's pretty good. It works pretty well. It doesn't work all the time, especially for typing and those kind of things. So I'd still recommend getting some type of stylus to make it easier to use the screen. So tap 1. Go home. So then finally, if you want to turn it off, sometimes it's good to have, sometimes it's nice to keep it off. And then you can go back to accessibility and then over to voice control to turn it off. If you want, it's also easier just to sometimes search. So you can just search voice control and turn it off from there. So there you go. Let me know if there's any other tips and tricks that you are interested in the comments, and I'm happy to show more ways to use the iPad and make it easier for everyone. Thanks.